is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's everything mental health. So when you see Anki smiling and, wanting to hear some, bloop, bloop, it's for my mental health, okay? Transcend Ahapo. And it's a beautiful Friday. Usher in the weekend in style with me, Anki, Doris Sambat, and DJ One right here at LookUp TV, hashtag The Morning Drift. And today I'm introducing to you some interesting contemporary dance style that will also help you stay fit, not just physically, but mentally. But guys, don't you realize that our generation in this day and age needs more of mental health conversations? I agree with the gentlemen on set who are also here to enlighten me. Vincent Owoko, all right, is already here. Walifika mapema, they're like, this is a calling. Yes, Walihini calling. And Suleiman Maningi, I was going to struggle with his name. I'll give them a chance to speak shortly, but of course you've seen the energy, the laughter. So the more they dance, even their laughter is so, imetoka ndani, si ile fake. Tumerealize hiyo ni ya ukweli. So they're here to talk to me about the Lost State of Mind. Lost State of Mind is a contemporary dance project that highlights worldwide mental struggles people go through in their daily life to fit expectations of the society. And who doesn't? We're all trying to fit expectations of society, and that puts us in some sort of mental state. And of course, the pressure to fit society, expectation leads to mental illness, including depression, stress, anxiety, and even to the extremes, suicide. All right, now I've gotten a bit serious there because this is not just one of those conversations on Sanaa Chat. It is what can we do to ensure that as you live healthy, look healthy on Instagram, you're actually healthy. Gentlemen, how are you?
We're good.
I saw that, that unity you guys have during the dance. You're about to say it together, we're good. But I'm going to take turns. But of course, Vincent, Mambo, it's good to see you. Let's start with you. Salimia, okay, let me just switch back to English. Say hi to everyone else and welcome them on, to the conversation.
Hi everyone, I'm Vincent Owoko, but you can also call me Vic. Welcome to Sanaa Chat, where we're going to be today. We visited here to talk about our upcoming production, which is Lost State of Mind.
Yes. Lost State of Mind. Thank you, Vic. And Suleiman.
Yeah, hello people. My name is Suleiman Maningi. Thank you very much for having us here today. And we are excited to talk about Lost State of Mind production. Yeah.
When you talk about the lost state of mind, I want to start from there. Before I give people your mission and vision, I have their entire profile. Stuff they're not going to say about themselves, but we want to backtrack to why they're doing this. So I'll be giving you a bit of their profiles shortly. But for now, you guys chose the name Lost State of Mind. Like, you've watched the movie Lost. Is it a series? So, yani, Lost State of Mind. Where does this name come from? What is the origin of this?
The origin of Lost State of Mind comes from that moment whereby you feel you are really on deep rock bottom, and let me say you are in the dark, and you don't know your way out. Yeah, that's how that name Lost came up, and then State of Mind is, when you are so lost, things doesn't happen.
Yes.
And when things doesn't happen the way you want them to happen, it brings you to a really, really, really hectic state.
Is this what we call the dark period?
Yes.
Yeah.
Suleiman?
Yeah, that's exactly the moment whereby you are in a place where you don't know what to do, what next. Like, it's all pure darkness. You're total confusion. You're lost in everything that you're doing. So you don't know the next move that you're going to take.
Things don't seem to be moving. Yeah. And I think that comes in stages of life, almost in every stage of life. I think I have gone through that several. It's like it's always recurring. I don't know, what is your observation, and when it comes to lost state of mind, or when people get to that lost state of mind? I think for me as a human being, as Anki, I've experienced it more than once. What was your experience? What has been or what do people talk about out here so that it's relatable for those who are watching?
Yeah, so low state of mind is, that moment where you really want things to happen, but you don't know how they're going to happen. Yes. So I know people go through this a lot, but they don't realize they are going through it.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you ever had that moment whereby somebody's asking you, "What are you going to do?" And then you're like, "I don't know." Yeah, you really want to do something, but you don't know. Yeah, so you are lost in your thoughts. A lot of things are happening, but you still don't find things out.
You can figure it all out.
Yeah.
It's just a maze, like it's a whole entire maze and you're at the center.
Yeah.
So you guys came up with a dance. Most of the times we have talks about it. The major thing is talks that are therapeutic, motivational speakers, hello. Then we have motivational music. Music is therapy. You see counselors, counseling psychologists. Those are the basic things that we know that have come out as solutions. But you people are bringing in a new idea here. There's a project, a new production on a dance. Tell me more about it, Suleiman. Why did you think dance was fit to, walk this journey in the lost moment of the mind?
When we sat down with Vic and we thought these things are happening. People are going through a lot.
Yes.
And how do we bring it to the society? How do we come and tell the society these things are happening? So we thought of the best way that we can be able to do this, and what is the best way that we can be able to do this? Because since now we are dancers, so the best way we can be able to express to the society is through our art, and that will be the best way. So we came up with our dance choreography, just giving out the expressions and what is happening to the society and how we should go about it. Yeah, so the dance is full of just expressions, emotions, touching a part of the heart that people are afraid to talk about. So you just when you look at the piece or you look at the show, you'll be able to. We're going to touch a place that people are normally scared to go to face those reality about life.
So what we're looking at is, I'm not sure, I stand to be corrected, I'm trying to think, I hope I don't overthink it, is that the production is like a play, as kids, but this time it's all dance, but you can tell the story from the emotions and nonverbal cues. Is that it? Or how is this designed? Please walk us through this production. Because you're saying it's dance moves, right? It's expressive, but it's telling a whole story. I don't know. What is the production like?
So we are using contemporary dance.
Okay.
To advocate for this.
For mental health?
For mental health.
Okay.
And you find that contemporary dance is very expressive.
Okay.
Yes. So through the production, you're going to see all those processes where that people always go through. Those dark moments, those happy moments, those moments whereby you're so neglected, you feel you're so alone. Those moments you have people, and all that is coming down through dance. Yes.
All right. Through dance, I want to show a few pictures right now on air. With the bed, if you're able to pick a few emotions from those pictures, talk to me. We're live on Facebook. But here is a bit of what we have captured of what the lost state of mind is all about. Taking a short breather, but enjoy this moment and tell me if this does speak to you and if it's something you want to be part of. Take a look. Welcome back. This is Sanaa Chat, and every day there's something new, especially in the world of arts. Now today it's all about mental health, and thinking of a solution and actually implementing it are two different things. Vincent and Suleiman have taken a step, and also I'll be letting you know about how to be part of the production. Their tickets, and I believe they're not yet sold out, and we'll also be finding out that from them, the venue, how to join, how to buy the ticket, etc. But before we do that, I have a bit about Vincent that I know he didn't expect me to actually talk about this morning. But of course, his vision and mission are to create a safe space, an environment for a thriving society through performing arts and promoting cultural diversity. Now, besides that, Vincent, known his, rather new, his dedication in pushing artistic boundaries. His also approach towards the arts, culture, and its relation to society has made him one of the premier names of his generation from East Africa who have gained experience within and beyond Africa working in the performing arts field. He believes that anything is possible when worked on. Now, Vincent is the one who, when he walked in, I sang, "You don't have to dread to be Rasta." And now it's just, you know, I just had to do that so that the viewer knows it's you in dreadlocks. And of course, Suleiman, right by him, is a Kenyan-born dancer, fitness instructor, and choreographer. That, of course, explains the dance. And he has a passion for dance and love of arts at large. He is the director of Sawala Dance Crews, Sawatwoto wa Sawala, Musizime TV. And of course, we are also live on Facebook at LookUp TV. And he has been able to live by the motto, turning scars into stars. What better way? This has enabled him to largely impact the surrounding community through dance and fitness, and currently he is on a mission to use dance to educate and spread awareness on different social economic issues that affect the community, including what we're discussing this very minute, the mental health. And of course, the production we're talking about is Lost State of Mind Dance Production. Gentlemen, quite a fusion, because I was going to ask, how did you guys meet? He's all the way in dance, choreographing, and fitness, and you're all about mental health and creating that awareness. So where was the meeting point in this journey? Either of you can kick us off.
I think I'll leave this to Vic this time around.
Okay, Vic, take it away.
Let me put him on the spot.
We've met in different dance projects. Yeah, the first time we met on a dance production. It was an audition for a dance production. Yeah, that was the first time we met. So, and we've been keeping in touch with each other. What Sule does, what I do. Yeah, and then early this year, it was late last year, yeah.
It was late last year when we were doing the tap dance project. That's when now we decided now we need to take this further.
Yeah, so late last year, Sule contacted me, and then Sule was like, Vic, we need to do something together. Yeah. And then I was like, okay. So when we met, we sat down and to brainstorm on whatever project we wanted to work on. Yeah. So, and then I came with the Lost State of Mind, a mental health project, a mental health a project. Then Sule was like, yeah, I that is what I was also thinking in mind. Yeah. Yes, going towards the mental health side. Yeah, so, yeah, that's how Lost State of Mind came to be a reality.
This is the birth of the Low State of Mind, dance production. And I'm curious, there's so many other social issues, socio-economic issues right now really affecting young people especially. Why did you guys, settle on mental health? There must have been observations you picked, must have been things that propelled you to settle on mental health.
Yeah, when we decided the mental health, COVID is like gave birth to the reality of what we were afraid to look at. So most of the issues were more, people spoke about mental health before, but it was not so much on the air or open space. But now when COVID came and now the reality started to check in with people, that's when now people realize that we have a problem. We have a big problem that we need to start facing it as early as now before it becomes a disaster. So through that period, 2020, 2021, a lot of things happened. A lot of cases were on air of suicidal stuff, love issues gone wrong,
Homicides.
Homicides. It was a lot of things. Because all this, it was because of that problem of where mental problem that was kicking in. And then now, being the African society in us, it is really hard for us to discuss that mental issues, in the public. It's something that now people are starting to adapt and accepting that is the mental issue. Because before it was like, it's like witchcraft or something. People were pointing it in another direction, which was wrong. But now I think we decided it's a high time we need to face this thing that is in front of us, the mental issue, and we start tackling it as early as now before it becomes like a disaster in the coming future. Because as we speak, a lot of cases are still on the rise because of the mental issue. So I think it's a high time we just step up, and then as the best way we can do for us is through dance. Maybe if yourself you have your art and can be able to do the same, and then we can also just urge you to do the same.
I like what he's saying. If you have something else, you can do it in a different style, then get to do it. And when you say the COVID-19 was awakening, trust me, it was for a lot of us. and now I'm looking at what is the dance, capturing. What are some of the issues that you are vividly targeting to capture in the dance? Of course, you cannot capture everything. But if you are capturing everything, also let us know if we're going to be able to see that in the dance. What are we looking at? Is it marital issues? Is it gender-based violence? Because I saw a bit of it where someone was hit in one of your pictures. So what are you capturing in the production? Or is it a surprise?
That's a good question. So we are capturing suicide, the most important one.
Okay.
Yes. And then we are capturing depression, stress, and anxiety. Yes. Depression,
stress, and anxiety. And I'm going to go back still to you. Yeah. Why?
The reason is, all these four, it's always like a build-up.
Okay.
So when somebody is stressed, you always find that it builds up to depression. So it starts with, let me just say anxiety, right? Yeah, it starts with anxiety. When you have anxiety, and then you're like, oh, now it builds to, you're so stressed up. And then from there, it builds to depression. And when somebody dives deep into depression, that's where suicidal thoughts kicks in. Yes.
So it's like these are stages that we hardly notice until it's gotten to the extreme. And I wanted to hear from you guys. Did you know that I think it's being battled by now, but did you know that taking your life or dying by suicide, also the terminology was changed from committing suicide to dying by suicide, is actually a crime in this country. And I want to hear your sentiments on that. What are your thoughts that dying by suicide or taking your life is a criminal offense in this country?
Okay, I think, I agree it's a criminal offense to be able to do that. But at the same time, I think we also need to try and understand the person, because before the person gets the thought of committing suicide, there's some things that led the person to that thought. Are we able to solve those issues that led the person to be able, before he or she thinks of committing suicide or something? I think before the final stage of committing suicide, before we say criminalize it, yeah, it's wrong, I agree, but at the same time, we need to be able to manage the stages before it gets there. That's what we are running away from. We just want to shoot the person at the end of the day because now he or she wants to commit suicide. But we also need to sit down and try and understand why this person why is this person having the thoughts of committing suicide? I think when we solve the issues of the why, we lead to the suicidal thoughts. Then I think we are never going to have any criminal case of suicidal thoughts.
Do you want to add something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because what also is really affecting us is you find that therapy is very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Getting to have a therapist, getting to visit one, it's super expensive. And those are one of the ways to always help people, not to get to the extremes.
Yes.
So if I'm just echoing what Suleiman have said, if we can get ways on trying to fix things or trying to get why it happened.
The underlying issues?
Yes, because we don't talk about it. Yeah, we always just jump to the end product. For a building to stand up, there has to be a foundation. Not wow, it's a beautiful building here, but you don't know how it started. Yes. So if we can get to the root cause of these, then it will really help big time.
All right.
Yeah, instead of just jumping to the end.
And even criminalizing the situation. And I'm looking at, you guys chose dance. And you're working with, from the pictures, you're not working yourselves, you're working with that entire team. And I'm looking at what age group you're working with, what gender you're working with, and why. If they're mixed, why?
Because mental health cuts across.
Absolutely.
Yes, it cuts across. And currently we are targeting from 16 years, right?
Yeah, to 16, around 14, because now I think the mental problem kicks in immediately, maybe after 14 years now.
Oh yeah, by 14. In fact, even the children probably in pre or kindergarten. I was with a guest yesterday, Dr. who said it could even start as early as preschool, because they're going through some sort of stress.
Yeah. Stress, anxiety, most of the time. Yes. But now, most of the time we always look to the extreme ends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's, I don't know, but on my point of view, I've never heard of any child below teen committed suicide. But you always find that most cases are from teen going up. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So we're looking at also the extreme ends. Yeah. And then the extremes always start from the teens. Yeah. Because way back in, it was 2018. Yeah. I was privileged to be part of a production, a dance production also, that happened here in Kenya. It happened at the performance was staged at the National Theatre. The owner of the production, her daughter, committed suicide at 16.
16.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are actual stories. They are actual things. They are not just movies.
It's not fiction.
They're not fictions. Yeah.
Lives are lost.
Yes.
And so far into the production, because this is yet to be, I don't know, not really aired, but we're yet to see the production. How long is this project? How long is this project? When are we looking at actually, being there? Just tell us about the production. How long is this production? I know the tickets are on sale. Tell us everything about the production now, as far as being part of it is concerned.
As Vic said, the production itself started in January 22nd, to be more specific, at 4 p.m.
Okay.
So that's when the journey of this production started. So it's been an amazing journey so far, so good. Because what intended to do us ourselves, we started to being the peer educators ourselves. So within the group, we normally have sessions whereby we discuss. So because our main aim mainly is to be able to create that safe space so that I can be able to communicate with what we can communicate among ourselves. You know, if I have a problem, I can easily go to Vic and tell Vic about my problem.
The safe space.
Yeah, within the safe space. So with among ourselves and the dancers, we have been creating that safe space. And then the good thing, we also have the privilege of partnering with the psychologists. So they bring the professionalism in it. So it becomes way easier. So through the journey, it's not through just, it's not about the main production on the 28th,
Okay.
but it's also about how do we impact lives at the end of the day, you know, because that's the main agenda. We want to be able, by the time we say this production is done, we already have an impact to the society. Even if it's like 1 or 2 people, we believe those 2 people are going to spread the gospel all around. So that's our main aim. So far, the project itself, the premiere of the project will be on the 28th of May, which is like almost like a week or 2 weeks to it.
Yes.
So yeah, it will be on at 6:30 p.m. The venue will be at Holy Trinity Buruburu Phase 1 Church.
Holy Trinity Buruburu Phase 1 Church.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the tickets are going for only 800 shillings. We were thinking of 1,500, but we say like being Kenyan, being considerate of the economy and everything, let's do the ticket at only 800 shillings.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So that is, at the gate or advance tickets?
Yeah, we had advance ticket. We had advance ticket, which advance ticket sold out.
Okay.
So it was before 7th of May, so we sold out on the advance ticket. So the only tickets now we're remaining with are the gate tickets, which is going for 800. You can be able to get your ticket through the till number, which is on the ticket, or also on the poster. That is 925-4025. So it's just, the tickets are now, you can be able to get through the till number mostly.
All right. What if I challenge you on set and ask you why wasn't the entrance free? It's mental health. If I needed it and I can't afford it, because who knows, I'm giving away a ticket today. Are you guys ready to give 1 ticket away or 2?
Yeah, we can, it depends.
You can give someone a ticket?
Yeah, we can give someone a
who's
ticket.
watching the show today?
Yes.
How do you want us to give away this ticket? Because there's lots of people watching on Facebook, and I want to appreciate them for actually creating time to be on air with us today. So, Vic, you tell me, and Suleiman, amongst yourself, agree and tell the audience how they can win a ticket to the project.
I think,
the 28th, premiering.
I think the best way you can be able to do this, I'll throw back it to Anki. How do people win the tickets from here?
They win.
How?
They win by being part of the hashtag, the Morning Drift family.
Then be you. So we have we can give away 2 tickets for free today.
All right.
And then just be you and then see how it goes. And then you can be able
Wow, guys, I feel like a queen right now. But anyway, if you are watching hashtag The Morning Drift from wherever you are at, it could be on your TV, or it could be, just listening to us and you're washing utensils or preparing your child for school. It's about that time that you rush to Facebook. Use your Wi-Fi, buy your data bundles real quick, and check us out on Facebook. Follow at LookUp TV. Follow at LookUp TV on Facebook, all right? I'm talking about Facebook. That's how you're going to get your ticket. So go to Facebook. Don't go to Twitter yet. If you want to get these tickets, all right, to the Lost State of Mind project premiere on 28th, I am very specific. The comment section is open for you, all right? So you're going to write for me a song that speaks vividly about mental health issues on the comment section. Real quick, Kenyan or not Kenyan, international song, but it does touch on mental health issues. And the first 3 comments, I don't know, maybe the extra, which was my ticket, I'll give it to you. But there are 2 tickets I'm giving away. So the first 3 comments right there at LookUp TV live link, we're streaming live. I'm giving away 2 tickets. They are giving away 2 tickets to that project. So you need to leave a comment which song, by whom, is speaking about mental health. Did I do justice?
Definitely. You are good at it. Perfect. Oh, my Lord. You are born for this.
So, and I'm going to challenge my guests. Share a link again, link Ju. I've shared even the link with them. It's going brother and sister, and either way, we all suffer at some point, and anyone can go through a mental health issue. So I'm making this as fair as possible. Go to the comment section on Facebook. LookUp TV is the page. We're already having a live link. Get it there, like, share, and also leave a name of a song, a title, and by whom And if it does speak about mental health, that's all I'm looking for. And I'll be able to give you 2 tickets, or a ticket each of, the first 3 comment sections, winners of the tickets to the Low State of Mind contemporary dance project that will premiere on the 28th in Buruburu Church. Okay, gentlemen. Now, as we wait for them to now start fighting in the comment section. So far, when you have spoken to people and you've been engaging with the peers for that matter, you say the teens upwards in age, as far as age is concerned, which are the major stories that have stood out? I know you have been targeting the 4, I'll say the big 4s on mental health, but I want to hear some success stories, some, testimonies. There are people who are already impacted. I know you have, something to share in terms of changing the world one person at a time. Have you gone to informal settlements in Nairobi County, Mumenda Wapi, and where are all these people coming from as we are speaking?
I'll pick the first part, and then I'll leave Vic to do the part of the testimony.
Okay.
Which has been amazing, and we have been giving testimony to the sessions. Anyway, so what we have been doing currently, we have been holding workshops at the same venue. So last week we had a workshop for all the dancers. So we're inviting all the dancers. It was a free workshop, being a mental health awareness month. So we're taking advantage of it. So we did a workshop for all the dancers on the 7th, on the other week, Saturday, which was a success. We had the success stories. People were opening up. People were ready to talk, which was very eye-opening. Vic will talk about it. And then now we saw that there was already need for also not limiting only to dancers, but also doing to the people community around us. So on the 21st, also 21st of this month, just Saturday before the event, we're having another free workshop that we are going to again speak about the mental issues. We're going to have guests, the psychologists. They're going to be able to enlighten people more, create that safe space. People can be able to talk, just open up and talk. When you talk, you feel more at ease. It becomes like you feel that you're not alone in this journey. You want to hear different stories. You're like, wow. Kombe Anki is going through that. Hey, mine is not even a story, So those are the kind of things that we've been going through the sessions, which is very eye-opening to us, and I think we believe we are making impact. Yeah.
All right, Vic, you were to take away the testimonies, but before you do that, I want to challenge you. I was having coffee yesterday. Was it the day before yesterday? It must have happened this week. And we talked about this thing of young water sikitu. And somebody I was seated with said, do you know that's actually downplaying that other person's story? I don't know what Vic would say, but we're looking at mental health really, and the fact that someone says, "Atak tunapitia sikitu, just care nani," and we looked at the uniqueness of my situation against your situation, and to you, it's just sitting there, it's probably cracking your spinal cord. But I have been sitting like this forever, so I tell you, I've been sitting for 4 hours. But that for you, just that few minutes, is something. So this terminologies of kumbe hata yangu si kitu, it is something. I don't know what you think, Vic, because you've had a lot of different testimonies.
Yes. So the thing is, sometimes you always tell people that to encourage them, not to give up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always on the positive side. Because, sometimes somebody can be like, maybe, let me say, they lost a cat, a pet, and then maybe some other person lost somebody who is, let me say the father or
a loved
dad.
one, yes.
Yeah, So, but that is, let me just say it's, let me just say both of them are so close to each other,
Yes.
But you always find that somebody will tell you that for you not to get to the extremes.
Okay.
Yeah, to start up a conversation, because when we have when we are really like deep into very funny thoughts, and then somebody's like, wewe umekosa fi peke yake. Fi mimi nili saizi nalala njaa. Unaona, ama nafukuzwa kwa nyumba. Unaona. So sometimes it gives somebody that
consolation.
Yeah, consolation.
Okay.
But still, we are raised differently. Yeah, we are raised in different backgrounds, in different conditions and stuff. So whatever that maybe you might think it's small to somebody, it's big to the other person. Yeah. So sometimes the way we handle things differently.
All right.
Yes.
So it's not downplaying, it's consolation.
Yes, it's not
And when it comes to now the testimonies, as Suleiman was saying, you take that over. Different stories have surfaced and you are able to give an ear and listen to testimonies of what this project has done to people.
Yeah.
Please share some and just give a shout out to them. Don't say the exact names, but you know, the blessing, show some love.
So the first one that we had was on 7th. It was on 7th, right? Yeah, on 7th, where we had the dancers, and you find that some of them really opened up, because before we had the workshop itself, we used to have like a one-on-one session with the dancers.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And then there is something good that came out of it, because before the dancers couldn't open up.
And they do, the dancing is a cover-up, like.
Yes.
There's so much energy in dancers, you don't think they're going through something.
Because somebody's, the body language sometimes doesn't lie, despite the fact that there's some people who are good at it. They're good at lying that they are okay, but they are not okay.
Fake it.
Yes. But you can't fake it for long.
Yeah.
So this is what happened. When the project started, the dancers were not like, because I can say that our dancers were like our test subjects. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we were so close to them. Because before we take this outside there, we have to really find out that is it impacting the people we are working with. Because if it is not impacting the people we are working with, which means we are not making an impact.
Okay.
Because these are people who we are so close to when the project started, and we are still building that bond with them so that we can help even more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, because currently we have a campaign going on.
Okay.
It's called Let's Talk.
Let's talk.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because some of these things always happen because we don't have somebody to talk to. If you talk it out, you always feel like, yeah. Because you always sometimes just want somebody to listen. Yeah. They don't say anything. They just listen. Listen. This and this and this happened to me, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's
venting. It's called venting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always very therapeutic.
Yes.
Yeah. So we had good testimony with most of the dancers, which is really good. And personally, I was so happy about it.
Yes.
Because we were just having a discussion with Suleiman that before the dancers were not opening up, but we were really amazed that during on the workshop that we had, they were like, and they were even asking a lot of questions.
Okay.
And the whole session was very, very, very
interactive. Okay.
Interactive and productive. Yeah. Because there was this and this. And also some of them who never used to talk, who are always low-key. They're always observing. They talked.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, they talked. Which is really, really, really amazing. Yes.
So sometimes what I've picked from you guys is sometimes someone, like you said, the low-key observers, they just want a space. A safe space to be able to, just wake up and say something. They're always observing because they're trying to figure out, am I safe here to actually, because they're introverted, for example.
Yeah.
True.
So are we creating enough space is my question in Kenya for our children in our schools? Are we creating those spaces? We cannot say, hakusema, because they get to write notes, hakusema, but was there a place kusema? It's also a challenge to the government. There are recreational centers. You're taking away parks, trees, where someone will sit down and breathe, have some me moment. Where are the spaces, not just, psychologically, but even to sit away from the noise and just talk to somebody. An office can be quite enclosed sometimes. So for mental health, people take walks. And now we're seeing a dance project. We are changing the narrative. It's amazing, gentlemen, what you guys are doing. Again, let's talk about the date of the event. Kwa yule mwenye amekuja, I'm giving away tickets, by the way. Wanaringa until the D-Day start. Hello, Morning Drift. I was watching. I am giving you the moment today. Don't DM me after. Write in the comment section, as simple as Heal the World, a song by Michael Jackson, hata nimewapea, in the comment section, and then these tickets come to you and yours. All right. Now, the project is happening on the 28th.
Yeah, 28th of May at 6:30 p.m. at Holy Trinity Buruburu, Phase 1, Catholic Church.
What's going to be going down besides the dance at the church? What is the event made up of? Is it just... Umejua tumezoea 6:30 till dawn, lakini tunasema hapo kuna sherehe, kuna sherehe takatifu ya roho takatifu. Are there bitings? What are we looking at? A red carpet? Inaweza kuwa. What is this like from 6:30?
We
Program.
So we are going to give you this
Program. Yeah.
is going
Trailer.
trailer. Yeah, but if you need more, we'll tell you our social media account.
Okay,
You can
true.
Just go and just check whatever or the updates. But we are going to have like a really, really, really good dance production.
Okay.
And then, of course, there will be red carpet.
All right, that's when I'm coming. And I want us now to show you guys, of course, give us your social media handles. Give us your social media handles. And also, I want us to show a bit. You promised me that we'll show a bit of the moves. I just saw these things. Just 2 or 3 as we close the show, right?
Okay.
So social media handles, where to find you, where to keep tabs, so we don't, some of us like have to have reminders, and also just follow you guys.
Okay, you can follow us on Instagram. We are lost_state of mind. Instagram, we are lost_state of mind. And then Facebook page, Facebook, we have state of mind, and then lost state of mind also on Facebook.
All right, and I know that I'm appreciative that you guys have done so much on social media, because like the introverts, pretty much vocal on social media. So don't die alone, but let me try just a glimpse of what to expect on that day. If the video can be played, niliwauliza wakasema, well, it is what it is, but you can get most of it on that day with the permission of my director and the alert from my production team. We will be able to, the team has packaged this for you. So shortly, if we have the video, it will be coming to you. But for now, enjoy the pictures and the bed as I try to convince Vic and Suleiman to show me a few of the moves as we close this and dive into the Kusereka with DJ1. Remember, I'll still be here with your tickets, and you can pick them anytime you want. I'm still looking for the winner, na ni kama hawataki kutaki hawataki. Sawa, tapea tu shosho yangu na mimi tutaenda. All right, we take this breather with the bed and the moves, and please remember, it's not just entertainment, it's your mental health, because that's the greatest wealth. The way you think affects the way you perceive things, affects the way you relate, and ultimately affects how you view life in eternity. Now, this is just a few of the pictures, and then we'll see them in action. Take a look. bed. Hatuski. I wasn't sure when to come in, but you guys actually get lost in it, and I'm gonna get back. Allow me to get back again. Please give me the microphones. Thank you. And we're going to use this one for shout outs, but first, what was that?
Yeah, I really got into a trance, and you know when you came here, I was like, okay, we're on an interview.
Yes, we are on an interview. But you actually try to show the real feelings of what is actually going on in someone's mind.
Yeah.
And this is, you want to know more about this on the 28th. We have just introduced to you what to expect. So you want to give a shout out to some of your team members, or I don't know whoever you want to say happy weekend to, and then Suleiman can do the same, and we can sign out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Closer.
Okay, so I'm taking this time to appreciate one of our organizers, which is always Lina from the Netherlands, and then our sponsors, some of the partners who came in, which is Goethe Institute for the support, and then Jongreng Theatre Links in the Netherlands.
Amazing, all the way. Thank you, and I'm giving a shout out to you. And Suleiman, salimia watu, you know, like they say in radio, mina talk salimia.
Natuma salamu kwa
Natuma
papa. So anyway, I want to give all the shout out to the dancers for the amazing work that they're doing. It's not been an easy journey, but through we have been flowing up and down, but it's been amazing. So shout out to all the dancers, and then all the people who are supporting the initiative, from the people who have already purchased the ticket, and those for those who are going to purchase, and then to also family and friends. Najua nikianza kutuma nini hapo hivi tutachukua the next hour nikituma salamu hivi. Najua niko na damu ya Uluya kidogo. So na try ku avoid kwanza kutaja majina, itakuwa nani kutoka nani. So anyway, to all the fans, we really appreciate.
Mwenikumbusha ile mtu anakuanga church la anaitwa nani? Anakuja akisema ndugu na I don't know. I wanted to give him a shout out, but I forgot. Omwami, sindio? Sawa Omwami, hata wewe Suleiman ni Omwami. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for being part of the Sanaa chart. I'm going to give this back to you, gentlemen, because I'm going to sign out in your style. Apana, by the way. Naruna kuserereka, by the way. Don't miss the dance, contemporary dance project. That is the Lost State of Mind dance project. And you know what, guys? It doesn't come easy for these two amazing gentlemen, young and energetic, to not get into other things, but to be on the forefront for mental health. This is a challenge to you and to me. All right, so what are you doing differently? I'm still giving away tickets. DJ One hajaandika comment kwa hivyo simpi ticket, but still the tickets are open for you. Reach out, write a song or request a song that talks about mental health. I will really give it to you courtesy of the, of course, Lost State of Mind dance production. But for now, oh God, bye.
Want to grow your business? Broadcast your sermon, share birthday wishes, make funeral announcements, produce adverts and documentaries? Then book and advertise with us today by calling us on +254 700 893 542
700-893-542
or email us on sales@look-up.tv.
Yippee! Kamata floating at 349K. Oh yes, for only 349,000 Kenyan shillings, you become a plot owner at the Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki. The Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki is located along the Nanyuki-Rumuruti Road, only 11 minutes from the Cedar Mall and right opposite Mount Kenya Wildlife Estate. This is the best place to establish the getaway home that you have always dreamt about. For every 349,000 that you deposit or pay as installment towards any of Optiven's plot of land, you get 10K cash back instantly. Jaza basi twende Nanyuki. Bigger is indeed better.
The future of money is simple, like unlocking possibilities with a smile. And having the world in the palm of your hand. It's the ability to touch many lives at the same time and turn your dreams into reality. It's forgetting and still remembering. Simple is having everything that you love in one place. From the ticket to your next meal, to your ticket to the next holiday. It's an easy way to ask for a boost when you're low. And keeping track of everything on the go. The future of money is simple, and it's here. Download the new M-Pesa app today.
Dhehebu la African Israel Nineve. Dhehebu la African Israel Nineve ni moja kati ya dini zenye asili, mizizi na chimbuko lake kiimani pamoja na matakwa ya waumini yakiwa yamejengwa kwa kuzingatia mila na tamaduni za Kiafrika ikiwemo mavazi na jinsi wanavyoabudu.
Chini tunaona damu ya Yesu ambayo ilimwagika ili kutupa ukombozi. Hii ni damu ya Kristo ambayo ilimwagika kutupa ukombozi.
Sisi imani yetu iko hapa, na sio kama tunaabudu mawe, hapana. Tunajua mahali Mungu anakaa.
Ndio unaona sisi tunapoingia kanisa tunasema tutaka tujitakase
Kujitakasa ni kujisafisha, kujiangalia kwa undani. Hiyo ndio kutoa viatu tunavyotoa.
Ili kuelewa safari ya ulimwengu wa kiroho wa dini hii, ambatana nami Daniel Dembede hapa LookUp TV katika makala spesheli ya dini yangu, nikufunulie uhalisia kamili.
Unasikiza ukiwa wapi? Uko geto au mtaani? Niko na Yesu.
It's gotta be God's #1 DJ.
Guys, do you know that half of mental illness among the youth starts at the age of 14 years?
And yes, join us this Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. as we venture into the world of mental health.
Yo, this is DJ Rav Skia. Tune in to Revia Gospel on LookUp TV.
Maneno yenyu ni kabullet ku aim kasindano ni nabaka platizi utadhani aid ya kiganja.
Nisikize sekula kwanza maraga.
Now hear this.
Na God wendo main kwa himambo ambush juu ya vile tumereg mamitambo.
Inakuaje? LookUp TV yako uone ni Revia Gospel hapa Stony Jiwe in the building. Big up ile mta unatoka, unasikia? Big shout out to DJ Namsha.
Random enemy ya shandem positivity in our life we are.
Yo many block sawa. Wananibonga sawa. Mama wana mbera mukukazana Chimajerupi ya kazanyo Ero lusi wali olwesibula